Welcome to our documentary on the relationship between the different groups of plants and the environmental conditions needed for reproduction and growth. In this video, we will explore different plant groups, their reproduction methods, and how environmental conditions influence their survival. We will take a closer look at bryophytes, peridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms, as well as their unique reproductive strategies. Understanding these processes is crucial as plants form the foundation of ecosystems and directly impact food chains, biodiversity, and even human agriculture. Abiotic factors. Abiotic factors play a crucial role in plant reproduction and growth. Three key abiotic factors include sunlight. Plants rely on sunlight for photosynthesis, which provides the energy needed for growth and reproduction. Different plant species have adapted to various levels of sunlight, from shade-loving mosses to sun-dependent flowering plants. In tropical rainforests, competition for sunlight leads plants to develop large leaves, while desert plants reduce leaf surface area to conserve water. Water, essential for transporting nutrients and enabling reproduction in some plant groups. While some plants depend on direct water availability for fertilization, others have evolved structures to retain or transport water efficiently. Some plants, like cacti, store water in thick stems, where others, like ferns, rely on constant moisture for reproductive success. Temperature. Temperature affects seed germination, growth rates, and reproductive cycles. Extreme temperatures can hinder plant reproduction, while moderate climates often favor diverse plant growth. Some plants enter dormancy in cold conditions, while others, like annual wildflowers, complete their entire life cycle in warmer months to avoid unfavorable seasons.
Asexual reproduction involves cloning through methods like budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. It is fast and energy efficient but lacks genetic diversity, making plants more vulnerable to environmental changes. For example, strawberry plants send out runners that grow into new plants, creating genetically identical offspring. Sexual reproduction involves fertilization and pollination, leading to genetic variation. This method is more effective in changing environmental conditions as genetic diversity enhances adaptability. For example, flowering plants rely on insects, wind, or water to transport pollen between plants, ensuring variation and adaptability to new environments.
Bryophytes thrive in moist environments, such as forests and wetlands. These small, non-vascular plants require water for reproduction because their sperm must swim to the egg for fertilization. They do not produce seeds but release spores, which disperse through water or wind. Bryophytes are critical for ecosystem balance, preventing soil erosion and acting as carbon sinks. Their ability to absorb and retain moisture makes them key players in water cycle regulation. Peridophytes. Ferns also depend on moist conditions for reproduction. Their sperm require water to reach the egg, meaning they thrive in shaded, humid areas. Unlike bryophytes, ferns have vascular tissue, allowing them to grow larger and transport water efficiently. They do not produce seeds, but form spores in structures called sporangia, which are dispersed by wind. Some ferns have adapted to dry environments by developing drought-resistant spores, allowing them to survive unfavorable conditions. Gymnosperms. Gymnosperms live in diverse environments, from cold mountains to regions to dry plains. Unlike bryophytes, the ferns, they do not need water for fertilization, as they rely on wind for pollination. Their seeds develop within cones and are dispersed by wind, animals, or gravity. Gymnosperms have needle-like leaves coated in wax to reduce water loss, making them well adapted to arid conditions. Some species, such as redwood trees, can grow to immense heights due to their efficient water transport systems.
Angiosperms are the most diverse plant group, found in almost every environment on Earth. They reproduce through pollination, which can occur via wind, insects, birds, or animals. Fertilization results in seeds encased in fruit, aiding in dispersal. The flower's structure is crucial, with stamens producing pollen and pistils housing ovules. Some angiosperms rely on wind, while others depend on insects and birds for pollination. Their adaptability allows them to thrive in various environments, and they play a major role in human life by providing food, medicine, and raw materials. Pollinators play a vital role in plant reproduction and ecosystem stability. Bees, butterflies, birds, and bats transfer pollen between flowers, increasing genetic diversity and improving crop yields. The decline in pollinator populations due to habitat destruction, climate change, and pesticide use is a major concern. Without pollinators, food production and plant biodiversity could drastically decrease. Conservation efforts, such as planting pollinator-friendly flowers and reducing pesticide use, are crucial to sustaining these essential organisms.
Plants have adapted unique reproduction strategies to thrive in their environments. Abiotic factors such as sunlight, water, and temperature directly influence their survival and reproductive success. Understanding these mechanisms is essential for conservation efforts, agriculture, and maintaining biodiversity. Thank you.